I said ready, didn't I? Ready. Sorry.
Ready. Okay, we have Alistar and Morgana.
Sorry about that. People
Let's
are yelling
go.
at us. Look at chat. Whoop, we're the best. Casters, pay attention. We're very sorry.
We are sorry. We get caught up in the moment.
I like how they're like we drop the ball like for like a second, and people just will destroy us.
Yeah,
Every
well,
chat, you know,
you can't be perfect.
can't be perfect.
Unless you're me. That was a little self-absorbed. Yep. Just going into it in that. All right, Vladimir being banned. Never seen this before, especially versus Dyrus or Sauls. Those aren't directed bans at all.
Not at all. Nope. Nope. And Wings Riven.
Yep.
Not
Wow,
a
this
targeted ban
is
at all.
not exactly what we
Wait,
saw last game.
Are we? But what about the Nautilus? Are we gonna see a Nautilus ban?
Most likely see a Blitz or a Nautilus ban. I would, I would expect it.
This is game 2. People that are asking. I know people are just tuning in because they heard of all the excitement, I'm sure, on Reddit about Hook City going on down here.
Yeah.
So if you're just tuning in, this is game 2 of TSM.Evo versus TSM. TSM took game 1, so if they're able to secure this game,
Cannon being banned out
we
by
will go into game 3.
Evo
Our
here.
game, the next match, which is
Cannon being banned out.
regular TSM versus Teamless.
Yep.
Right. And Teamless did win this morning. If you guys missed that match, it was Teamless versus Curse EU. Teamless won in 2 games, and they were 2 very exciting back and forth games.
They were very exciting games.
Most definitely. Riven, Jana being banned out from TSM. There's a Nautilus ban.
There it is.
Oh, I think odd one. It's funny because
And before first pick Blitzcrank. Do it.
Oh, shit
boo,
again.
Shen. Boo, you're not fun.
I don't know if we're gonna see another Blitzcrank. I don't.
No.
I don't. quite know.
Actually, I don't know. Maybe the
You
hooks
think
were-
Special wants to run it
honestly,
again?
I think he did a really good job of hooking. I mean,
Obviously.
there's no other way to put it.
Please follow junglers on ganks more carefully, Pluto. I will do my best.
Pluto's,
Just for you,
Pluto's
Lagfest.
still learning. Give him a break.
Yeah. I mean,
Are you still learning?
I've been
Or
doing
was I
it.
just insult you?
I've been doing it for a few months.
Okay, well, I'll call you above amateur. What's above novice?
I don't know. Amateur?
Amateur is it amateur?
I don't know. I guess so.
Professional?
I'm just thinking.
What's under professional?
Amateur?
Or like, are you enthusiastic?
I'm just like a crazy homeless guy
Oh,
who
okay.
thinks he's great.
All
actually
right, but
isn't.
we do have Nocturne being picked up as he's a very popular jungler. That paranoia, that ultimate, just can you see anything? Nope. Oh my God, Graves and him. There is
Chaos.
literally no sight.
Chaos rocking Graves.
It's like they're going for themes. They got the smoke theme going on.
They got the
can't
hook
see.
themes
Got
before.
the hook theme. Got a smoke
Yeah.
theme. I honestly expect Graves and or Chaos and Odd One to do everything now because they have the synergy.
Yeah.
And if they don't have some cool smoke stuff going on, I'm just gonna be upset.
Me too. I really, really hope this is going to be as exciting as that last game. If it's not, guess what we get to do? We get to make it as exciting as
We
the last
do.
game. That's our job as shoutcasters.
Exactly.
Regardless of how boring or passive things are, we will make them excited. We will talk about how that wolf that Odd One is slaying had a family back home, and now he can't provide for him. And Liam Neeson, you were in the gray, weren't you?
I was.
You fought wolves.
I did, and
Yeah.
I learned a lot about them actually.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you died in the end. Spoilers.
Wow. Actually, I haven't even seen the movie.
Okay. Well, it cuts to black, actually. But anyway,
Wow.
that's neither here
Why
nor
are you
there.
ruining movies? You're just gonna lose viewers now.
I'm going to ruin every movie that you, Liam Neeson, are in. Is that okay?
Okay, do Taken next.
You
Wait,
live and you are absolutely awesome.
There's this one weird movie where he's like a guy who works in a morgue. Actually, you know what?
Liam Neeson is?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. It was like we watched it in Germany, and I was like, well, why is Liam Neeson in this movie?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm very sorry that I may have spoiled the gray. I'm very, very sorry. Oh, people are so angry.
Spoiler alert: champions will die.
Okay, well,
Spoiler alert: TSM wins.
Oh, you're so stupid. Wings of Death picking up Sivir. He's going to trade that down to Afro. We saw an incredible Sivir combination with Afro and Nat last night.
Mhm.
But it wasn't Tarek Sivir. It was Sivir Soraka.
Yep.
And they zoned an Alistar so incredibly
Oh my
hard.
gosh, I was like, came back to lane. I'm like, Sivir's level 4.
Alistar's level 1.
And I was like, watch, just like, that's where the chunk sandwich was
Yeah.
born.
It was.
Was when he threw
When
out
he
that-
threw a boomerang
when he
blade
threw
at
the
Ash.
boomerang blade. Wow, I can't talk.
can't
when he
speak.
threw it out, and it literally just cut Alistar in half. I was just like, oh my god.
Chunk sandwich.
The chunk sandwich was born.
We got Chunk Sandwich in Hook City so far. People are loving it.
Chunk sandwich.
Karthus and
Hook City.
Soraka being picked up for TSM.
Mhm.
Soraka, Graves,
Soraka,
really
Graves.
standard lanes.
So incredibly standard.
So tanky.
So
True
incredibly
Grit.
good though.
True Grit and the Astral Blessing. That's his passive name.
Mhm.
I'm not
I know.
referencing the movie.
I know, but I also like that movie.
Okay. True Grit plus
I
the
just got
Astral
excited.
Blessing passive, the active passive. She has to actually use it on you for it to become passively on you, I suppose. Gives him so much armor. They're going to use that to protect against the boomerang blade throws of Afromu. Kog'Maw now being hovered over as an AP Kog'Maw. I'm pretty sure Saucy played an AP Kog'Maw the other day and did phenomenally well. Oh, Kassadin.
Kassadin's
great against
pick.
Karthus.
Oh my god,
Oh.
so good.
Oh, wait, you're going to cast Requiem? Oh, let me Rift Walk right next to you and high five you with a Null Sphere. Guess what? You're silenced. Get outta
Oh,
here.
never mind.
Oh, never mind.
Well, there goes your
My joke.
all of your everything.
See you later.
You just they're like, this is the scenario that's gonna happen. Wait a minute, never mind. I'm wrong.
I'm sorry.
How do you
I'm
feel?
sorry.
I bet you feel upset.
I'm so sad right now.
Probably.
Yep. I'll cry at least once tonight. And that's actually twice because I usually cry for
Fetal-
being a
fetal
ginger.
position?
For
Fetal
being a
position?
ginger, I'll cry once a night, you know? But
Do you have some weird like ritual where you have to like,
I bottle my tears.
is like that how you keep the soul in?
Yeah.
Because
I don't know what you're doing or saying, and people can't see you.
Push
so
it
you're
down.
doing
I know.
your
I'm
thing.
doing the actions.
Look, let's go to a commercial real fast. After we go through these teams real fast, we're gonna have Sivir York. Wings of Death has a great York.
He's got
you know,
fantastic York. We saw
and
the
he's
other day.
able to put an ultimate onto Sivir. She's gonna be able to rain down damage.
Hold up.
X2.
On the cog as well. Huge.
Ghost Flash.
No, the ultimate from York on the cog.
Ooh, that's pretty good too.
It is. Anyways, though, we
He's
do
got
need to
two
cut-
great targets there.
we
But
do
real
need to cut
quick,
the commercials.
Sivir, York, Tarek, Shin, Kog'Maw versus TSM's lineup of Karthus, Jax. Ooh, Dyrus Jax. So fun
Scary.
to watch. Nocturne, Soraka, and Graves. We'll be right back in just a second. I am Pluto,
I'm Elements.
and we'll be back with this game 2 in just a moment. And boom, we're into this game 2 of TSM versus TSM.Evo. Just some passive jungles, both teams. TSM.Evo obviously knows that they have a lot on the line here. So they're not invading right now. They're trying to wait for Xpecial to come up and put this ward near the race that he always does. And he actually isn't able to get it as deep as he normally likes it right there. So that's going to be a problem. They're not even, I don't even know if that really is going to reveal Unstoppable when he goes to his race. I don't think it gives quite enough vision. Barely. Only if Unstoppable takes kind of a wide turn around that Wraith camp will they be able to see him.
They do have Nat being really aggressive here, coming around the bottom though. They do want to get that stun off. They do have Reginald hiding around the back, throwing out some layaways. It's going to harass a little bit. Not much they can do. Probably just going to have to back off.
Unstoppable going to be seen by that ward along with Saucy as they transition to these wraiths. Going to start his wraiths first, and then going to see a red buff. He did have a really early gank last game that proved effective in burning flashes, but not effective in securing a kill. So we'll see if he's able to make that count for him this time. RoG actually getting a nice lay waste over the wall, trying to single target that blue wraith down to steal it from Unstoppable. Unstoppable not wanting to burn his smite there, of course. He wants to hold on to that for red buff, and he's able to pick it up with a nice Vorpal Blade and Key Strike. So RoG trying his best to get a little AP mid counter jungling there. Very, very nice play by him.
We do have a bottom lane, the Chaos and Special stopping Afromu and Nat from taking those golems.
And it looks like Nat is taking a little bit of time to go leash his friend Unstoppable's red buff for him. He's going to lose out on a tiny bit of experience. He's only missed one so far. Let's see how many more he will miss. He misses the second one.
Sorry, this is game 2 of
Yes.
the series.
Yes, game 2. TSM, the normal TSM roster, did take game 1, so if they're able to secure this victory as well, we will not have a third game between these two teams unless they both happen to make it to the finals. Which actually we can say that if TSM, regular, prime, whatever you want to call them, win this game,
Vanilla,
they are in the finals.
Yeah. They would be 3-0.
Well, actually, no, they wouldn't be, because if they lose to Teamless later today, we'll have a 2-on-2-on-2, or 2-on-2 kind of matchup.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure how the tiebreaker would work in that situation. We don't know. We won't talk about it. We'll talk about it. Just yet. It's still speculation. But in the meantime, we will watch this exciting game here of TSM versus TSM.Evo, Game 2. Saucy in the mid doing his best farming with that Void Ooze, trying to clear some waves and whatnot. He has amassed 9 CS to Karthus' 16, so RoG doing a great job of using lay waste to last hit single target creeps that are on the fringe of battle. It does hit for double damage if the target is alone, of course, and that helps Karthus farm pretty well. If you're having internet problems, try popping out the video player. Oh, Saucy actually taking a lot of damage. Where's the Ignite from RoG? He doesn't quite throw it down yet. Does he even have Ignite? He does not. He has Exhaust and Flash. I
Look at those
misspoke.
ghost
The lay
jukes.
waste. Is it going to go down? It does not quite go down.
Oh my god!
Saucy barely living right there. Just a sliver of health. But in the meantime, down bot, Nat's taking a lot of damage. The flash from Soraka picks up first blood. Those bananas. OP. First blood being put onto Soraka right there. Not the best thing you want to see in the world. In the meantime, up top, Unstoppable was ganking Dyrus, but it was more pertinent to watch the first blood banana.
Actually, you know, I'm going to correct you there. Getting first blood on a support is not a bad thing at all. In fact, the team really likes it because when you can get your gold per 10 items, that means you get wards out way quicker, and you can just have that ward control. If you can get your 2 GP 10 items, which is like the pinnacle of what you need on a support, that's like a base, you get that, and that's all you need on support, right? If you get that, then you're good. So actually getting first blood is fantastic in support. And
oh wow, Dyrus actually coming down for a gank in mid. It's a 3-on-2 situation, but Unstoppable and Saucy retreat to the safety of their own turret. Dyrus doing a great job of pushing the lane up top, actually being able to do that effectively against Wings with all the harass and whatnot he's putting out. Push the lane, forcing Wings to stay in that lane and clean up that giant CS wave while he decides to go and roam. And now he's coming back, and it looks like he's brought a friend to this party, his Nocturne buddy. Let's see what happens here. Dyrus may kind of want to try to bait this. He just hits Wings of Death with a little empowered hit right there. Odd One's still staying around. He is not 6, of course, so he cannot use his Paranoia to get on in there just yet. Let's see how close he is to 6. He is level 4 in about a quarter, so it's going to be a little bit more time before he can get those super Nocturne ganks that everyone knows and loves off. But it's looking good right now for TSM. 1-0. They picked up first blood, put onto the support. She went back, bought a really fast Philo Stone. I mean, that was like a 4.5-minute Philo Stone right there. That's going to pay for itself very quickly.
TSM's actually almost he's like 1.5k gold ahead. 1,500 gold is a lot this early, 5 minutes in. They're off to a great lead.
Unstoppable coming in for a gank on Dyrus. He decides to leap strike towards him. The counter strike coming off, mitigating a lot of the auto attack damage of Unstoppable and Wings of Death. Here's going to be a long range flash, and he does nail it and is able to get over there. I've seen a lot of people fail that flash, but Dyrus
it's a huge flash. You have to be standing right. That's like one of the hardest flashes in the game to make. Like Flash used to be so easy. You could literally you could be halfway through the lane and flash over anything. Like, it was so dumb. Like, the range was just like redonkulous. It was way too big. And now you have to use skill. Skills is actually like a flash. Actually requires skill to flash over something like that. It's actually really hard, and tons of competitive players fail it all the time.
And I love that we just saw the Shatter, Dazzle, Boomerang Blade combo from Afro and Nat, but all that damage healed up by one Soraka Astral Blessing.
Can I get a Dazzle with my chunk sandwich?
I'd like a chunk sandwich with a side of Dazzle, please. Oh, can you punch my my Subway Plus card. When I get 10, I get the chunk sandwich for free. It's actually
Oh,
pretty
you
awesome.
get to get upgraded to the Chunk Sandwich Supreme.
Oh, the Premier Club.
Yeah, the Premier. Oh,
Oh,
I like it.
The Chunk Sandwich Premier
That sounds
Club.
fancy.
If anyone is getting put in that Premier Club right now, it may be Chaos. He's taking a lot of these boomerang blades to the face. Afro serving them up hot and fresh daily, being that sandwich artist that he is. He has amassed about 20 CS to Graves' 45 CS. So Graves doing a great job of farming with his buckshot while Afro is trying to land some vicious combos with boomerang blade and dazzle. So both of their kind of intentions are in two different places right now.
Yep.
You know, I think Graves is primarily focused on farming, while Afro is trying to harass a little bit more. But against a Soraka lane, it's all just going to get healed up. You know, it's not the most effective thing. I think he needs to focus more on farming right now.
Yeah, they're being a little bit aggressive, a little bit.
Let's go ahead and look around the map. I wish my keys would work. There we go. We got the keys. Wings of Death moving back up top. 37 CS right now to Dyrus' 49. Dyrus is sitting there farming the lane. Level 5. 2 Wings is level 6. So Wings a little bit ahead as far as XP is concerned. He was able, again, that's pretty much stems back to when Dyrus shoved the tower and left the lane. Wings was able to soak up all the CS that was pushed into his tower, and that gave him a slight little level advantage. Mm-hmm. Although I don't think he quite has the damage alone to take down a Jax, and Jax, I think, pretty much has the damage to take down a York alone, even through his ultimate and whatnot. So Wings of Death is kind of just waiting on Unstoppable to get some nice ganks off up top so they can 2v1 Jax as hard as possible, or even go in, push all of his chips in and have Stand United fall right on top of him. Right now, Unstoppable is about level 6. He's about halfway through level 5 right now. So he'll be level 6 in just a few minutes, which is going to skyrocket, of course, his global pressure with Stand United, and it's going to make every lane dangerous.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this game to get to a little bit of a late game. Laning phase has been kind of boring. We only got 1 kill going out and not much ganks going off, so unfortunately for us casters and us viewers, we gotta wait a little bit till we start forcing these dragons, we start forcing these blue buff attempts, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. In this meantime, I like to sometimes try to use direct to camera just so I can talk about everything and observe everything and not be too worried about keeping the what am I trying to say?
I don't
Keep
know.
everything
Anyways,
focused.
I'll cut you off and I'll change the subject. I read in chat just now. Actually, no, Chaos taking a lot of damage bottom from Nat and Afro, but they are going to back off. But I just read in chat that somebody said that, why didn't York get his ultimate at level 7? It's because, they're not going to be forcing a lot of dragon fights. They're not going to be a lot of anything. They're just going to be sitting top. And it really has no benefit for him to have an ultimate. It really, it's really not that great to have an ultimate because it really doesn't benefit you that much. His other skills are so strong.
Oh, there's Odd One coming onto the gank on Saucy. He decides to paranoia right in. Saucy tries to flash the Fear Tether, but it is not enough range. Saucy taking some of the damage from Layways. He picks up a nice long-range Living Artillery kill onto Nocturne. Reginald taking some Living Artillery straight to the dome as well, but he'll be okay. At the same time, Dyrus was transitioning down mid to try to help with that gank. And will he stick around? Let's see. Wings should take this opportunity to push top as hard as possible, but it looks like he isn't quite doing that just yet. I don't think he quite knows where Dyrus is, and that's worrisome. Dyrus is picking up some wraiths, Went on vacation, is going to bring back to his lane a couple CS, 4 little wraith bodies, killing them.
Wraith bodies.
Wraith bodies, yes.
The wraiths. The poor wraiths.
The wraiths had families, and he just murdered them.
Aren't they already dead? I have no idea. Anyways, we do have some little action going down here bottom. They are going to push that into tower. Zoning that Shen with it. Oh my god, going through the smoke. Can't see anything. They're just going to back up, though. It doesn't really matter. And
yes, indeed, they are going to back. People are definitely commenting on the gold lead so far. 2K gold here at the 10-minute mark. The kills are 1-to-1, but farming Karthus 101 CS right now to Kog'Maw 70. That's 30 CS. He's a gigantic leg up on Saucy right now. And it's just actually, because Saucy's CS will get better as, since he's level 6 now, he can try to last hit with Living Artillery. It doesn't do the 150 bonus damage, of course, to minions like it does to champions. But still, it lets him stay out of danger because Reggie has been doing such a great job of zoning Saucy as much as possible with those lay wastes.
Mm-hmm. Actually, if you see it, the CS again, Sivir, Afro is being served up a chunk sandwich by Graves. Look, he's being beat by almost 30 CS. That's massive.
That is.
That is.
That's massive.
This is a hard game for Afro indeed.
You know, we talked last game about a bunch of synonyms for massive, and I forgot them.
Humongous.
Humongous.
Gargantuan.
Gargantuan. That's a good one.
Behemoth.
Medieval.
Medieval's not.
Behemoth.
What?
Behemoth. You wouldn't call the CS difference behemoth, I don't think.
This is just a behemoth difference, and I think
Well, I don't think that
I think
quite
behemoth
works.
is more
Colossal.
Colossal.
Oh, I like that one.
Oh my god.
That guy's got prodigious.
That's a word.
That's a word.
I'm gonna use that in every
Prodigious.
sentence.
Yeah, I just added a new favorite word to my dictionary.
Oh, after going for the prodigious CS,
Oh man.
and
I
not
think you
gonna
used it wrong
pocket
there.
heal prodigiously.
Prodigious, prodigious, prodigious. Exactly. I'm gonna add that straight into my dictionary along with dome, and along with hot pursuit.
Hot
Because
pursuit.
apparently those are the two things that I like to
You
use
like
the
to say
most.
hot pursuit. Apparently, I say actually a lot. So actually, I wonder if I could actually avoid the word actually. Actually,
Feel.
I could start saying literally a lot after everything. Like,
Literally.
Literally, they did this.
Like
Literally.
From Parks and Recreation.
Exactly.
That
Literally.
That guy's great.
Literally on that show. Literally. So kind of a stale farming mode that the teams are going into. This passive play. No one's really making any big decisions. No one's really doing anything. This is kind of the.
It's the opposite of last game.
It's like the purgatory of LoL right now. It's just it gets like something happens, like a little bit of action happens, and then everyone's like, yeah, let's not do anything. Let's go neutral. And then everything happens again, and then they're like back to purgatory.
I'm trying to like. We just need like some action. We just need like
Yeah, a little bit,
something,
a little bit.
something to happen. You know, there's been a little bit
I mean,
of
when we had the hookers, we had a lot of action going on, right?
so many.
But now that the hookers are gone, and then they got one of them got banned out, we just
Oh,
not
maybe
seeing
we'll
much
see something
action.
here. TSM is going to start this dragon. Is Evo in position for this? Wings of Death is making his way down that boomerang blade, hitting Odd One for a lot of damage. Reggie actually flashes over the wall very, very aggressively. Unstoppable is going to get caught by an exhaust. The Wall of Pain does slow him down as well. The lay wastes are doing single target double damage to him right now. Afro blows his ultimate to get right back in there. In the meantime, Odd One is doing the dragon right now. I don't even know who that quite went to. I didn't see Unstoppable getting two taunts off on Chaos and Reggie.
Oh my gosh.
Tyrus jumps in, picking up a kill onto Yorick. Cogmall takes Graves down right now. Dyrus gets exhausted. Saucy's going to try to do some damage with Cathy and Surprise to help out his teammates. The spell shield blocks all the true damage that would have happened there.
Will they find Reggie?
Will they find
Reggie's gonna
Reggie?
have to
I do
leave.
not think so. Reggie has that ward there, so he knew they were coming for him. I got to go back and make sure that who actually got that dragon. I didn't see the gold game. Let's go back just 1 second. I believe it was regular TSM. Yeah, they did. They did pick up that dragon. Okay.
Yeah, and that's what we're talking about, the ultimate going out on the Kog'Maw for that. This is so awesome.
A boot.
A boot.
You said a boot.
That's cool. It happens sometimes.
It
Hey?
just comes out. Eh?
Hey, it happens sometimes.
Maple syrup.
What else is Canadian? Hockey, I guess.
Moose.
Mooses.
Mooses?
I've
Is that
never
the
seen
plural?
one wild moose.
Is mooses the plural of moose? Or is it just moose? I saw some moose
I know
the other
goose
day.
is, you don't say goose, it's just geese.
Yeah.
So is it meese?
I don't think
No?
so.
Okay.
It's not meese. Oh, curling. People are saying curling.
Curling. I've curled before. Actually, I don't mind curling.
Really?
It's not bad.
I've never done
It's
it.
very relaxing.
It's
It's a gentleman's game.
ridiculously stupidly fun to watch as an Olympic winter sport. I don't know why.
Oh no, it's like watching golf. It's painful.
I loved it. I loved it. Maybe it's because I had no idea what was going on. They were just sweeping ice with brooms and throwing rocks.
It's all got. We got Dyrus going to
Stuff like
initiate to
that.
your top. That is going to happen. He's going to go blow out that counter strike. You're doing a lot of damage back and forth. They are going to actually just peel off from each other and say, hey, you know what? You hit me, I hit you. Let's just be friends. Back up.
Yeah, and he did use his ultimate there just to kind of mitigate some of the damage that gives him a lot of MR.
So
and
I am realizing
armor.
that.
What's up?
What's the word? I'm like a second behind. So
It looks like you're good.
that is annoying me.
Oh, you are a few seconds behind.
I am a few seconds behind. I don't know why.
Well,
It's ruining my casting.
Element's living in the past.
I am. Wait. I am so far
Yeah,
in the past.
I'm
Wait.
at 40, and you're at 36.
Wait, let's
Sorry,
see.
dude. Well, I mean, we did talk
Yeah.
earlier about I sold my soul to become a
Yeah. Well,
a
it
future
seems
seer.
like the devil is helping you, sir.
The devil is completely on my side. Yep, it's ginger in me. It's just what happens. Dyrus jumping onto Wings of Death up top. Here comes the Paranoia to follow up. The Field Tether will come out. Here comes Requiem to almost pick up the kill, but it looks like that's going to be donated to Dyrus. Wings of Death does respawn. Can he wreak havoc in his zombified state? He can put down a little bit of damage on Odd One and kite him a little bit, but Dyrus just running away, activating his Counter-Strike.
That's
Just not even really
zombified
caring.
state. I like that.
Rewind, then go back live, he said. Hit J.
J.
Yeah, you're good. I'm pretty sure you're good.
Oh my gosh, beautiful.
That worked.
Thank
God,
you.
who said that?
Thank you, guys.
Sir Monkey, I appreciate you.
Sir Monkey, you are indeed a knight of honor.
Most definitely. Thank you so much for that. That guy knows what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
CS-wise, we've seen a big advantage for TSM, and it's really just been building throughout the entire game so far. 104 CS on Wings of Death up top, 119 to Jax, 176 CS on Karthus, 124 on Saucy. Very, very scary right there. Reggie following the fantastic 10 CS a minute mark, which is really, really strong. That means
actually
you basically
beating
get
it.
He is a little bit. That means you basically get every wave. You know, every wave is going to be
And
6
you're picking up
CS.
them race.
The siege minions, of course, every
Yep.
few waves gives you 7 per wave, and then picking up the race as well, showing how good it is to farm those race as an AP mid. You really, really need to do that, and Reggie is one of the best at that. I know Skara adopts that playstyle really, really well as well. So he has amassed 5,900 gold right now to Saucy's 5,200. So he has a 700 gold lead, already completed his Rod of Ages and his Spell Pin boots. Jax does have his Gunblade. Nocturne has his Wriggles, Heart of Gold, and Wit's End. Built that into, I'm sure, probably either Merc Treads or a Wit's End eventually, or perhaps both when the time and gold allots it. Soraka, Heart of Gold, Philostone, Kage's Lucky Pick, doing the gold per 10 thing. Let's see how far ahead. Tarek has a Heart of Gold and Philostone, but looking at the gold per 10 amassing, Soraka has 4,000 gold to Tarek's 3,000. Really showing the strength of
funny is that it's, he doesn't actually have tier 2 boots on Jax yet. I know he wanted to rush that. He's probably like, hey, you know what? I got the money for this. I'm just gonna get it anyways. It doesn't matter. And he's picked that up. No tier 2 boots, and even on
He doesn't care.
even on Nocturne. Oh, he's working towards it.
Yeah, he'll either get Merc Treads or Wit's End at this point. I think it's going to depend on how much he has and when he has to go back. You know, he'll make a decision there. Do I want to just get my Merc Treads for 450? Do I want to wait and get a recurve bow and eventually build into a Wit's End? What do I want to do at that point in time? It's all going to be situational. It's all going to be a matter of time before we see what their true intentions are there. But Wit's End, again, super standard on Nocturne. He has to dive in the middle of things.
Super standard.
And he wants to get those
of standards.
the most standard of standard, like the Demacian standard.
No, the standard of standards.
Chaos being really aggressive here, decides a quick draw into Afromu, throwing out the canister, but he spots this Tarek coming in to help his Sivir, so he's going to pull back right there and just continue farming his lane. Nat poised for a dazzle. Will we see it? The spell shield from Afromu comes out, deterring a buckshot right there and forcing a flash from Chaos with that boomerang blade. So a nice trade there by Afromu. The Imbue is going to heal him right back up. The slight lifesteal he has from the 2 Doran's blades, and I'm sure he has the offensive mastery that gives him extra lifesteal. So he's doing okay down there. But again, TSM farming
Much
so
better.
well.
Much
Look at Reggie.
5K
Did I say
difference.
10 CS a minute? It's 19 minutes and he has 221 CS.
You are now completely wrong.
Well, I was
Because he's just so
I
good.
underestimated his abilities.
Never underestimate the aggressiveness of Bay Life,
Bay life.
bro.
Uh-oh, here comes Dyrus up here. Wings of Death baiting exceptionally well. The counter-strike from Dyrus, and Knight goes off on the Wings of Death, bringing him down. He will repop from his ultimate, and they need to kite Dyrus here. He flashes a nice long-distance flash over the wall. Will make him okay. Get him out of the range of Shadow Dash and the slows of Wings of Death Ghoul. And before he goes down to his final resting place, he just secures a couple CS to add a little bit of gold to his bank. I still can't believe Reggie's farming. He's got a Rod of Ages, a needlessly large rod, 229 CS. He doesn't really need to have all the kills everywhere right now. He's got all the CS in the world.
That's the beauty of Karthus. Is just you CS so well. That is like I think a lot of players are really good at Karthus just CSing. Like NI Jackie and Reggie, Skara, they're just so good at CSing on Karthus. Like they're just amazing at doing it. Oh, we do have Requiem going out here. Gonna deal a lot of damage out. I'm not sure who they're trying to kill here. And I think that was just maybe a little bit. I don't see anyone who's even close to dying, so maybe that was just they wanted to go in, maybe they weren't in position, maybe blew it a little bit too soon, but hey, that happens sometimes. Your plans just don't go perfectly.
Sometimes it rains on your parade.
It does,
Yeah.
and Karthus definitely rained on their parade, but
With Requiem.
they
with
had
magic
umbrellas.
damage.
So
They had some nice
they had
umbrellas.
umbrellas.
Yeah. No hooks though.
No hooks. No hooks this game.
Apparently Dragon was taken. I didn't quite
It does,
see
yeah.
who got it.
I didn't want to interrupt you casting your little scrimmage up there, so Dragon did get taken. Salsa was poking that down, and I do believe it got taken by TSM. I believe. Could be wrong.
Regular TSM.
Regular TSM, not Evo.
I would imagine so because their gold lead has increased to 7,000. So I'm assuming that is because they have that Dragon in the bank now. 5 kills to 2 in the advantage of TSM. They have 2 towers down to 1 tower of TSM.Evo. Chaos may get spotted. Yep, they're just stealing that red buff, and they're going to get out of there, it looks like. Oh, not if Saucy has anything to say with it. He may want to try to force some flashes here. The Nocturne ult does come down straight onto Saucy. Oh, wow, he actually used it after Saucy's flash, chasing him down with the Fear Tether. The collateral damage doing a lot of damage to Unstoppable. Right now, X-Special taking damage from the Living Artillery. Darius does jump to his buddy to get out of a very, very hairy, sticky situation. In the meantime, Karthus is up top, farming and pushing that lane as much as possible. The Boomerang Blade hitting Chaos for a lot of damage. He turns around to fight. He knew he was going down to that Ignite. There's no way he could have survived there. Here comes Karthus in. Is he going to try to clean up? The Requiem is on a 5-second cooldown, so he could want to fight and try to clean up here after his death. We'll see if he... No, he's going to take the safe route back around his own jungle. Unstoppable is going to go back. He is slightly low. And do you think TSM is going to be able to defend this second-tier turret?
They might be able to get it. They might come back here in time. And
here
yes,
comes Reggie. The Darius does jump in with his Counter-Strike active, not really stunning anyone with it. Karthus, tunnel vision, Saucy, and dies as soon as he gets in there. The Requiem is going to come down. Nocturne goes down. Kog'Maw goes down. Requiem does take down Tarek. Special falling very, very low to the Acathian. Surprise. Wings of Death and Unstoppable are going to be able to just get out of there. Jax did go down as well. So that was a 3-for-3 exchange. And TSM didn't even have Graves in that fight.
Nope. Yeah, it's just they had tower advantage, and Karthus did die in a really good spot where he could deal a lot of damage. If you notice, he did take out Aftermove all by himself. You know, he dropped the Requiem and he just spammed Lay Waste, and I don't think Aftermove really realized he was still in range of it because he just kind of stood there and tanked every single Lay Waste. So that was a really great play by Reggie. I'm like, oh, he died really quickly. Guess what? I'm Karthus. I'm going to still auto attack you for the next, what is it, 8 seconds now?
Yeah, he jumped right into it. I don't know. I
believe it's 8 seconds.
Let's see. 7 seconds.
7 seconds.
You're off
my
by
mistake.
1
My
second.
mistake.
You'll be okay.
I believed, and I was wrong.
It was definitely a good positioning, though. Reggie kind of charged in. He bulldozed in. TSM.Evo was in a slight choke point in that jungle entrance, and that's exactly where he wants to lay down his Defile when he's dead, you know? Because the enemy team doesn't want to fight on that, but if they have no choice in a little choke point like that, he put out so much damage, and there was a 3-for-3 trade right there when TSM had the disadvantage. They didn't have Graves there. They didn't have their AD carry. Afro was there. The entire team of TSM.Evo was there, and they still only traded 3-for-3.
Yep.
That's not really good for TSM.Evo.
No, I mean, it looked really good for them, but yeah, they have to realize, again, like, Graves wasn't there. I mean, if TSM manages to do that again, and they're going to mess up, and they're going to, lose some fights and allow Evo to come back in the game, they have to remember that they have Kog'Maw. AP Kog'Maw is like one of the most devastating late game champions. If he gets a lot of AP and he gets a blue buff, there's not much you can do. You're just gonna get poked down at your turret, and really, I mean, he's just gonna hurt you a lot. He's really gonna hurt you. So that's something they definitely have to worry about, and it's something they definitely have to be focused around.
Shin wasn't there either, but didn't.
No, Shen was there. He
ulted in.
He did.
He backed, but he ulted into that.
He ulted in.
Because remember, I said at the very end, Shin was running away with wings. So Caster's OP.
Caster's OP. You're also OP. Bananas from Soraka.
Exactly. Taking down that Ward TSM right now. Going to go ahead and start this Baron. No one has quite pulled the mob just yet. Waiting for this raid instance to load. See what happens. The Wall of Pain is going to separate Nat from his team. Oddone decides to dive right in on Saucy. The collateral damage hits Unstoppable so hard. Darius wants to jump on him, and he does get the jump off. Counter-Strike not quite up yet. He doesn't use it. Shin does go down, and it looks like Requiem is just going to basically this isn't going to kill anyone.
This is going to push them back. It's going to push them back so they can go take Baron, take blue buff, because they have to back. They can't contest now. And Karthus does so much damage with Jax, with Nocturne, with Graves. That's going to die like... They're going to slice through it like bread through...
hot knife through butter.
I messed it up. I messed it up.
I
know I did. I messed it up.
Gotcha. Hot knife through butter.
I was just so emphasized on the butter. I was like, butter, slicing,
hungry,
knives, bread.
Love butter. Knives.
Anyways, that's exactly what we're talking about there. Karthus just used that ulti just to push them back, and that was a very quick Baron, and that's what they picked up.
Yes, indeed. That Requiem was exactly what they needed, exactly what they wanted, and they capitalized on it. In the meantime, Afro is going to trade that. The opportunity cost of taking that Baron for TSM will be TSM.Evo picking up a Dragon here. 9 kills to 6 in the advantage of TSM. 40,000 gold to 31,000 gold there. About a 10,000 gold lead. And it's been pretty great so far.
It's hot butter right through that bread.
Hot butter through bread.
Hot butter through bread, baby. That's going to happen now.
Yep.
Just there it is.
I love some people that hate us.
Oh.
This is the best.
You got to love the haters.
Love the haters. Love the haters. These people.
You got haters, you're doing something right.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Exactly.
They're jealous. You jelly? Super jelly.
Probably jelly.
Probably jelly. Bread, butter, and jelly?
Goes with that bread through the butter.
Oh, toast. We love toast. Let's talk about fun,
Sourdough.
though. Ooh. Isn't that? I think this place is all about sourdough, isn't it?
I did have a sourdough and clam chowder. It's really good.
I've never. Oh, nobody hates elements, just Pluto. Thanks.
Don't worry. I don't have anything encouraging to say. Just don't worry.
I hate you. I hate you so much. Well, let's talk about the farm a little bit. Wings of Death was doing decently top lane. He is 0-4-5 right now. You know, the stuff that he brings to the team fight isn't necessarily the raw damage like Shaxx does. It's really the utility of his ultimate. But I haven't really seen an incredible game-changing ultimate right there. The Wall of Pain does slow Wings of Death, and they're going to be able. It looks like TSM is going to be able to take this tower pretty handily. No, it's down very, very low. Nat too scary. He comes out. The Dazzle falls onto Chaos. They definitely want to engage on this. Will they be able to do it? Dyrus with the counter engage, jumping right onto Unstoppable. The Shadow Dash gets him out of range of the secondary of the Fear Tether and the
and the not gonna be able to pick it up.
And what do I say? Fear Tether and Counter Strike. That's what I was saying. He falls to 50 health. Unstoppable, falling so low right there. I'm surprised we didn't see a Nocturne ult to just deal the killing blow right there. I think that would have been a little bit better.
Maybe, I don't know. He might have actually seen him down the back, though. He might have just wanted to back out. You can't always be in the mindset of the players and what they want to do, right? They might be saving it for initiation here. They actually can use Nocturne ulti to just push towers. Like, if they ultied right now, they just actually have to back up because they don't know who's getting ultied on. They're going to be scared, right? So that's another way you can use Nocturne ultimate. You don't have to use it only for kills. You have to remember that there is that paranoia, there is that blinding that you can't see. So that's also what you can do with a competitive Nocturne right there.
Oh, and the Wall of Pain does go out. This is the initiation that TSM definitely wants. Afro getting jumped out by Dyrus. They're Stand United. He turns around to fight, but Tarek melts. Reggie is also melting to the Living Artillery and Boomerang Blade, but he does a great job of dodging the next Living Artillery. Will he live from this? Oh, taking him down to 39 health.
Gosh.
In the meantime, Dyrus doing a lot of work on Saucy here in the back line. He is broken through the front lines of TSM. Going to jump onto Unstoppable, picking up that kill with the help from Odd1. Chaos chasing down Afro. Will he pick up that buckshot? A fantastic spell shield actually blocks the buckshot. It didn't matter anyway. Of course, the Yorick ultimate was onto Chaos, but it is going to be okay. TSM is going to pick up this inhibitor and go back. No, Dyrus hyper aggression coming on. Requiem going to take down Saucy, most definitely there. Afro falling very low as well. Dyrus, what is he going to do? Leap strikes to a minion to get away from that Cathian surprise. Finally, the Nocturne ultimate onto Afro, holding that in his secret little box and pulling it out on a perfect rainy day. Dyrus is going to take a lot of tower damage here fighting Tarek, but Tarek is going to just heal himself, use his armor buff, and be okay.
Versus Wings of Death
versus
battle
Wings.
in the brush.
This is what I'm going to watch.
Don't even talk about inhibitors. Don't talk about pushing towers. We got
I'm
Soraka versus Yorick.
I'm now watching this. This is the rest of the game. This is it.
I think they are going to let him go. I'm not sure if Xpecial is going to chase any farther. He might actually decide to do it. Never mind. They're just going to have a blue pill battle. Who can go back to base first?
That was fun. I think Soraka
I wish Soraka
may
killed
have
him.
won that.
I wish. Battle Soraka? Bananas?
Bananas.
Just
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Why don't they have banana skin for Soraka? I don't get it. Just a giant banana, and then she throws bananas. It's like the simplest skin to make. 975 RP, boom.
Well, that first blood that Soraka got, I think on Tarek, I think was earlier. It was either this game or last game. I'm not quite sure. If that, then Tarek should get like a gorilla skin because he's been eating those bananas all
have
day.
themed skins, right? Come on.
I know. They're totally missing out. They need to watch the games that we've had this weekend and make according skins. You know, Sivir needs to have the sandwich artist skin where she actually just throws $5 footlongs. I think that would be really awesome.
Chunk
But,
sandwiches.
chunk
Have you seen that? Have you seen the pizza skin for Sivir?
No, did she deliver
pizza
pizzas?
box? Yeah.
Oh my God!
good.
Dyrus is going to engage on a Saucy underneath his own tower, followed up with Chaos and Odd1. Saucy's just going to turn and fight, stand his ground, but fall regardless. Chaos getting hit by the true damage of that Acathian surprise. Right now, TSM is sitting pretty. They're probably just going to take this second tier top turret after they secure the blue buff, of course. Reggie doing a great job of pretty much zoning the entire TSM Evo team away from his buddies in the jungle. Dyrus going to take this turret, no big deal.
Ooh, he's taking a lot of damage though. He might have to back off here. Never mind, Stalk is like, what up? I'm gonna heal you.
Armor,
Giving you
have
that
this armor.
But they did take a lot of damage though, so they actually have.
Look
hurt
at Reggie.
themselves.
Reggie so effectively just zoned the entire enemy TSM
Well,
Evo
that wall
team.
is absolutely massive.
Yeah.
Well, he's
pain.
going to take a lot of damage. They're getting the Dazzle and the Silver Blade. Going to do a lot of damage to him, but Stalker's going to give him that pocket heal right there.
Well,
we're going to see them pushing. I think we're going to see them pushing in until we get a Baron spawn, or they might just push it in and take this. But we do have Shen actually shadow dashing in, and he's not going to actually catch anybody, so they're going to have to back up.
Well, he caught Chaos, technically.
Technically.
Just saying. Just saying.
Technically.
Why is your team fighting excitement is so calm and relaxed? Are we back into golf mode apparently?
No, we are not.
Unstoppable is going to get engaged ball with a nice fear tether and a leap strike followed thusly by a counter strike. Chaos taking a lot of damage from the boomerang blade. Afro may fall here as well. He's life stealing a good bit. The imbue does help him a little bit. No ultimate from Wings of Death there unless he casts on someone that I didn't quite see. Who did he cast it on?
He cast it on Shen.
Did he cast it on
Yeah,
Shen?
he did.
Okay, okay. A target, potentially yes, but I don't know if it was the absolute correct target. I mean, no one else died,
If someone's
of course.
getting bursted on really hard, it can help. It's really a situational thing. Obviously, you want to try to use it on your carries, but if you notice one of your
He cast it on
tanks...
Sivir.
Sivir?
Apparently.
I'm pretty sure I saw a revived Shen. I'm almost positive I saw revived Shen.
Let's go back. Look, we can do this now. Where is it? Let's see what he does. He's holding on to it. He has it right now. See, I think this is probably where he does it.
Oh, look, he's dead.
He's used it. He used it somewhere in there. Are we retarded? We're
No.
probably retarded.
Anyways, let's
aren't
go
we?
back to the live game. We got some matches going on here. There, Baron has spawned.
Okay.
Baron has
Sorry.
spawned.
I keep missing it. I'm sorry. Live.
Live. There we
Boom.
go. There we go. Nothing's going on. It's just stalemate of Baron. Don't worry about it, folks.
I don't know why I can't see things. I don't know why. Apparently I'm retarded. We'll be okay though. Some of the living artillery coming out, zoning TSM away from the Baron as much as possible. Special's ward, our Oracle's trying to take down that ward over the wall. In the meantime, in the back lines, Dyrus activating his counter-strike, jumps to a friendly unit to disengage there. Wings of Death and Afro were hot on his heels, wanting to get in on that. But then, I mean, you really don't want to engage on Dyrus right now. He's got a Trinity Force, a Giant's Belt, a Hextech Revolver, or not Hextech, Gunblade, rather. Very, very beefy right now. He has about 3,200 HP. Not quite the target you want to have. Karthus still being squishy, but still having 2,300 HP is pretty huge as well. He's able to survive as long as possible before he gets that last 7 seconds of dead time, essentially.
They are pushing in the middle. They're actually going to back off. That inhibitor is so low. I'm surprised they just didn't take that. I suppose they just want to force Baron. They want to get in somewhere in one of these, as I like to call the slaughter zone right here, which is just like death for anybody who can do a lot of AoE damage, which is exactly where Karthus wants to die, is right in there. And they're actually going to go around. They're going to try to poke it out, try to find it, but look how fast they're doing Baron. Karthus, Graves, Nocturne, Jax, so much damage. Jax actually going to initiate, getting the counter strike off there. He's going to jump right onto Salsa, trying to do a lot of damage. That is going to go out there. The Requiem is going to drop on them, and Dyrus is in hot pursuit of him, but the Shen ulti is going to go off on Salsa. He's still alive. He's taking a lot of damage. He's actually in the middle of the fight. The Shadow Dash is going off, trying to taunt as many targets as possible, but Dyrus is going crazy, picking up a lot of targets. Unstoppable is also going down. Reginald dealing tons of damage to everybody else. Naz trying to run for his life, and that is pretty much going to be it. Tarek is the only one who's going to survive. They're going to push into the base and most likely end this game.
Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Take this inhibitor real quick. Take down these two turrets.
Yeah,
They're probably just going to face tank it.
That is the forfeit from Evo, putting TSM 3-0 in this tournament, I believe, right?
Yeah. 2-0.
2-0.
Well, they've only had 2 matches so far.
2-0.
Yeah. They're going to play teamless right after this. This is the next match we have is TSM Prime or TSM Vanilla, whatever you want to say, versus teamless.
The main TSM team?
Yeah. So right now, it looks like, as far as round robin is concerned, TSM has 2 points. TSM.Evo has 2 points. Teamless has 1 point. So basically, this next match is really, really important.
It's very important.
If TSM wins, we're gonna have our TSM Evo. I'm sorry, has 3 points. If TSM wins versus Teamless, it'll be a TSM. What?
No, Evo doesn't have 3 points.
They just won their 3rd point. They've won all 3 of their matches so far.
Evo?
Eva.
No, TSM just won.
Okay, so it's 2-2.
Yeah.
I just misspoke so hard apparently. Why don't you explain it? Because apparently I'm just retarded.